I don't know why God has been putting this on my spirit for a while, but something he's been saying is be very wary of places where, or churches where they don't speak about witchcraft. And I'm not meaning, we all know what witchcraft is, right? Like we know the witchcraft of the spell books, the crystals, sage, astrology, all of this stuff is witchcraft. But I'm talking about the witchcraft of manipulation and control. I'm talking about the witchcraft of slander, the witchcraft of lies and slander. You know, I did not realize that all of that was witchcraft until God really gave me a revelation. Do you know that slandering and gossiping about someone is a form of witchcraft? It is a way to try to stop the view. Some people are so, this is why some people, God will label people witches and they don't even have to touch a witch book or a crystal, because their hearts are so wicked, and they go out and they say things to people, they lie, they slander, they try to twist a narrative to make people look at a person a certain way. This is witchcraft. If you know someone that loves to do this, you may be dealing with a witch. And witchcraft isn't somebody did something to you and you speaking your truth. Witchcraft is if you just made up something on somebody, or you know you did something and you're trying to twist it and make the other person seem like they're crazy. Witchcraft can be it can come in so many different forms. But God has now been downloaded in my spirit that when people are gossiping and slandering and talking about others, and the crazy part is if you come into agreement with that crap, you are just as guilty of being a witch as that person. And so that is why throughout my time of this walk with Jesus, the Lord would show me witches, but he wouldn't show me them doing any type of witchcraft. I'm like, Lord, they don't have a dark, because most of the times when you're able to identify witch, it's on them. It's a darkness, and you can see it. They don't look, they look dark, basically. It's on them. But these type of witches can be a little bit harder to identify, but God he will label them a witch. He will literally label them a witch, and he'll tell me to stay very clear of them. And sometimes people would say, oh, you can't do that. It's like, no, because that is damaging. That is damaging to people when you go and spread false rumors, or you go and talk about somebody because you're jealous of them. Jealousy is witchcraft. If your heart is full of jealousy, you may be labeled a witch in the eyes of God, because your jealousy can lead you to do something wicked. You don't have to do spells. You don't have to just tap crystals. You don't have to be in astrology and all of that for God to label you a witch. Slander, gossip, manipulation, control, all of these things can make you a witch in the eyes of God.